Oh, hello there. So today I'm going to be trying something a little different. I'll be showing you 8 games instead of 1. Because this is your introduction to the Recession bundle. The thing includes 8 games, 6 of which are already free, and 2 of which would normally cost you $5 and $10. I'm going to take a look at all 8 games, but you can play the free ones right now, yourself. So if you want to skip to the paid ones right now, click the annotation on your screen now. So the bundle didn't start off super well for me personally. Mighty Jill-Off is a game where in order to lick the boots of her queen, a guard must jump up a big tower. Now other than that oddness, the game's uniqueness comes from the fact that said guard can jump really high and can float a bit. Personally, I did not love this game. On the other hand, it's not really the kind of thing I'm into at all. So if you are a person that really loves platformers, you might want to give it a try. Next up is Action Fist. This game is definitely one I'd recommend picking up, whether you got the bundle or not, it's free. Action Fist is a side-scrolling shooter with simple gameplay. You jump, you shoot, and there's some cool uniqueness in the types of levels there are. The game isn't my best game of 2012, but it's definitely a short bit of fun and may bring you quite a bit of nostalgia. As you might have seen, I am terrible at this game, but I'm pretty bad at video games in general. The third on the list goes by the name of Vidiot Game. This game is, is it even a game? I don't think I can describe this thing. Why don't you have a look for yourself? Okay, number 4. The Cat and the Coop is a short documentary-style video game where you play as the cat of Dr. Mohammad Mazadeg, the first democratically elected president of Iran. It's a mix of some fun little puzzling as a cat and the historical experience. You should definitely check this one out. It's pretty cool that video games have come to being able to tell stories like this one. Next, on a perhaps more joyous note, but probably just a sillier one, we can take a look at Doubloon. Doubloon is a free RPG centered around some pirates. It's relatively simple, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's simple, the combat's simple, and the story, from what I can tell so far, is pretty simple. But if you're looking for a decent RPG at the price of free, it's great. I do think the dev that made this deserve the 10% they're going to get from your donations, so I'm going to recommend you pick the bundle up for this if you are someone that really enjoys RPGs. Of course, it's hard to judge a book by its cover, and it's hard to judge an RPG by its first hour. I'm going to keep playing this, and probably make another video sometime in the future. Yeah, that should be somewhere on my channel in a couple weeks or something. The last free-to-play game in the bundle is Neverball. Neverball is a simple game where the goal is to collect coins and finish the level as quickly as possible, the goal of getting a high score or something like that. Now, you might love it, but I personally cannot stand this whole type of game. I also find the controls kind of awkward at times. It might be just me, I don't know. I probably won't be playing this anymore, but it's free. You might want to check it out if you like this type of game. Actually, the one place I do enjoy this kind of game is on iOS. I've played this kind of game on iOS. I'm sure any kind of handheld device, I enjoy it too, where you actually have tilt kind of controls maybe. That is enjoyable, this type of game. but I do not really see the appeal of a PC version of this kind of game. But it's free, so again, if you enjoy this type of game, you might want to check it out. Now let's get to the 2 paid games. What will probably make the package worth it for you, obviously. 8-Bit Night is an old school platformer with something of a twist. Your goal is to collect all the level's coins without being hit. To do this, you're going to have to dig, blow things up occasionally, and more importantly, use the game's unique mechanic. You can flip the whole level around at any point to bypass obstacles in your way. Now the game quickly gets a little confusing, and if you're as bad as I am, then it's going to get a little hard. And that's awesome, and the game is a cool little platformer that you should definitely consider picking up. Finally, let's get to the second paid game included in the package, and my personal favorite, Star-Twine. Star-Twine is a strategy game focused around base building of sorts. The game takes place on a large level of twine, strung around into a web of sorts, floating in space. What you build is quite limited to energy nodes, a couple of offensive nodes, and a couple of defensive nodes. However, even in this simplicity, some strategy evolves based on the unique maps. Strategy that I haven't quite got yet, but I'm working on it. The game includes online multiplayer as well as single player versus AI, and above all, it looks and sounds fantastic. I'm personally going to be playing this game some more, and if you enjoy strategy games, then I'd suggest this bundle is worth whatever you decide to pay for it just for this game. Now, that's all the games in the bundle. You can get the bundle for any amount over on the website. If you don't think it's worth it, then the 6 first games are completely free, but if you do decide to buy it, then your money will go to the developers and charity. That's all I have for now, guys. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe and let me know. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.